Okay, so let's continue on with more Persona 4 Golden, where we're going to be... Basically, we're at the point where we have to wait. We have to wait wait for the time for the characters to... wait for Naoto to recover so we can start figuring out what they know about the case, and also what we need to know as well. And in the meantime, we're basically just going to be doing a bunch of like social links and stuff. So a much shorter stream today, but we will see how it goes. Still something. So we ended the day with buying the. We already bought the thing from the TV, I believe. So I'm not going to bother about doing that anymore. Welcome in. 7 hours. 7 hours of Siege. I wasn't in the stream yet last night, but I saw you did like I don't know how many hours you played. I don't know how many hours you played Resident Evil 4 for, but you were playing that for a while. I really enjoyed that. Pretty much we're just waiting for the story to progress. So in the meantime, we just go and talk to a bunch of people. I'm gonna go home. We're gonna go to town. First of all, we're going to talk to the Death Hunter. Then we're gonna read some books. We're gonna be smart. This actually doesn't matter. I don't think any of the options I select. Actually, no, just that's all that matters.
My.
Smalls gently. Short stream today. I had to upload my video, which took like 2.5 hours. And setting everything up.
Yeah.
At least I was able to stick around in the stream for a while. During that time at least. Maybe I could meet again. Why do you keep coming back? It's be boring listening to this old bag of stories. It's actually interesting. I'm just killing time. I mean, I like to learn about all the characters. Aren't you, well, you're just a special boy, aren't you? Sino smiles cheerfully. Shorter stream today. Just gonna try and do get to the story progression points, potentially, and also, like, do a bunch of other stuff with other characters. What about me? I want to hear something from you. Tell me anything. Talk about school, talk about the city, talk about girls. We want to talk about school. Told Sino about school. It must be brilliant in your classes. I'm starting to think you shouldn't be wasting your time talking to an old lady like me. Sino smiles cheerfully. She could listen to your stories forever and ever. Sino is thanking you for spending time with her. I feel that your relationship with Sino has grown even deeper. It was actually very, very fast. Then we're going to read a cross book. I'm not sure how many days we're going to be waiting for the story to progress. It's kind of weird. Alright, we're getting a raid. Let me just get the shout-out command.
But
So I
do not want to see you anymore.
As well. I made my spacebar the mute button. I'm thinking of changing to Alt. That way, because I don't ever use Alt. There's your shout out. Thank you for the raid. I've enjoyed being able to try and help you get to your affiliate goal. Why not? I'm hurt, but I want to see you. Feels so close now. Feels really, really close. Why not? I'm hurt, but I want to see you. Why not?
I'm sorry.
Just remind me of him too much. Sino smiles sadly.
Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
We're gonna read our cross book, and then after we do that, we move to the next day. Saying she didn't want to see you again, she left without giving you a chance to respond. What should you do? Sun is set, she decided to go home. But thank you very much for the raid, I greatly appreciate it.
Welcome back.
Shopping today for food. Yeah, okay, we're not eating food today. You don't need to eat. You need to consume game time, streaming time instead. Dojima read at home, went to bed, made lunch, trying fortune. Not doing any of those. We spent time with the old ladies. Sonia said she doesn't want to see you anymore. We're about halfway through her link now. So we're waiting for the story to progress, which is why we're doing a lot of social links. And then once we've done all the social links, we're then going to, there's going to be eventually a point in time where we spend like 2 days discussing stuff with our party member. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to read a book. This time we're going to read, Cross Rules. Finish the Cross Rules off. So to continue reading Pacross Rules, riddles submitted from children across the country. Listen to this book. Sure already read this one already. Finished it all. Diligence and understanding significantly increased. This day is Yukiko, which is just a random spend time event, and then we want to read Sensei's Friends, which will give us max rank of understanding moderately the same. Alright, we're done talking about blood now. Hey, we still have a little time left. Guess I'll keep talking then. Speaking of blood, you know what dragon's blood is? It's nothing like a fantasy novel, not actually the blood of a dragon. Dragon's blood is bright red resin taken from a plant called Dracania. It was valued in the old days as an all-body medication, and actually has the ability to reduce inflammation. People of old were such romantics to call tree resin dragon's blood. To lecture intently, we still need knowledge. I don't know how far off I am from that. We'll have to just see. Classes events today, which also means we're going to spend some time doing. Spend some time with party members. I'm not going to start talking to everyone around because that does not trigger until after we have already reached. What is it called? After we've already reached. After we've already got Naoto as our party member. So Yosuke, Naoki, Cultural Club went straight home to Chie. We've already finished Chie, so we're not going to bother that anymore. Spend some time with Yukiko, which we haven't done in a little while. So it's not going to rank her up, but it will give her points.
Yeah.
And then we do some reading again. Something go off floodplain. Remember Yukiko. Okay, basically, any time you spend with a character, typically will make it so that the next time you do so is going. Assuming you've got the persona on.
You're back.
Will always, they'll always go up the next rank. Dojima, read at home, Shrine Fortune, like you said, reset. We also don't need to talk to Nanako anymore. Tons of read more books. We have 30-something books that we have to read within the span of the year, so we'll get that out of the way. We want to read Sensei's Friends. So this should get our understanding to max. If it doesn't, then I might know where I've made a mistake. Story's about a weak-willed milquetoast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. A sitcom-like story with the cowardly teacher and his companions, the snooty teacher, shady teacher, and hot teacher. You are filled with tender feelings. So we've done that. Sensei's Friends, understanding, motherly to saintly, that's what we want. So I think the only one left is knowledge. Knowledge rank up is all that's left. 4th of October. So, another question, Yumi, which is just to set up, and then we've got a couple of other things we need to do differently during the evening. Alright, great baton work. It's the most important part of a relay. Keep practicing. Doesn't matter how fast you run, drop the baton, you'll lose valuable time. Just keep passing that baton until you reach the anchor. It's fundamental but difficult. By the way, the word anchor was originally used in a different track and field sport. Okay. But a question for you. Which of these sports also used an anchor? Tug of war, swimming, wrestling, or shot put? Okay, I definitely wouldn't be swimming, because the nautical term for an anchor would be weighing you down, so it wouldn't be that. Shot put is only you and the shot put, so I don't think it's that. Wrestling, I mean, I'm a big wrestling fan, so I've never heard of anyone saying anchor, using an anchor as a term for wrestling, so I think it's tug of war. I think the anchor point is supposed to be like, I think it's got something to do with the anchor point of the, something to do with the rope. Because I don't think it can be the other three. Definitely not swimming, definitely not wrestling. That doesn't sound right. Again, it's just two people that are wrestling. Why would there be an anchor being used? Swimming, no. Shot put, it's just you and the shot put. So I'm assuming that it's tug of war. Got it. A player supporting the end of the rope is acting as an anchor. Okay, that's what they mean. They mean that when you've got tug of war and they're pulling the rope, the person on the end of the person in the team on the very end of the rope, they're like your anchor man. Player supporting the end of the rope is acting as an anchor and thus called so. Crossed over into other sports, and so the last runner in a relay is also called that. Alright, one more time. Thomas is the anchor. Ready, go. That was pretty easy to figure out. We're gonna spend some time with Yumi, and then we have a thing to do in the evening with a new confidant. So, ate at Aya Cultural Club, went straight home, report to the Fox, and movie with Kanji. First off is Yumi. She should be right outside. It's not gonna pass. It's just gonna be a pass of time to give her points event. So I won't advance, but it means the next time that I spend time with her, it will. It's kind of weird how they do this event. Because she's not at practice, and then it's like, we don't spend the time with her. So it's like, we do practice, she's not there, and then we do the practice, and then we head to the hospital. Okay, we don't need expression. All this is the same, and then it just seems kind of weird at this point. Like, I don't know why we're doing the class, but at the same time, why are we doing the class? Talk with the despondent Yumi for a while. For the relationship is going to become closer soon. Okay. Evening time.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
So evening time is, we need to go to the bulletin board this time, accept the tutoring job, and then go to the bus stop and tutor. And then it's any option, and then we want to select PE. The reason we select PE is because all choices increase expression and knowledge, but PE also increases diligence. So, and this is going to get us a social link. So worked at home, read at home, tutoring job, studied at home, and everything. So we want to actually, we're going to do the tutoring job today. Just want to go outside to the shopping district. North. And then to the bulletin board. The job that we are after is the tutor. So, daily salary, 10,000 yen. Requirements, requires high understanding, which we just got. And work days, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at nights. And the benefit boosts your expression. I'm guessing the reason we're getting this now is because we've got only one more level to go for Devil, and then she's finished. So, we want to take the job. I feel the understanding is sufficient for this job. We've taken the tutoring job. Leave from the bus stop in the shopping district on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday night. So we're done looking. Now we go to the south, and then we go... Save the game, and start the next social link that we haven't unlocked yet. So I guess we're just replacing one social link with another one. One that... So, tutoring. Which we will do. Decide to work as a tutor today.
I'm Shu Nakajima.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, he's just a shy boy. He's so smart, you know. He's got the highest test in his class. He's got the highest score in his class on his last test, and the teacher...
Mom!
Enough of that. We're going to study now, so get out. Of course, dear. Don't want to bother you while you're learning. Still, Thomas-san, was it? I hear Yasogami High scores are starting to climb up there. She's already in his second year of middle school, so we need to start thinking of applying to high schools. Well, knowing him, I'm not worried about getting into a good school. When it's time for college. That's enough, I said. Oh my, I guess you're right. Well then, Thomas-kun, please make sure you teach him well. Study hard, Chu-chan, okay? Okay, so we're actually going to the... Like, I guess in this case it makes sense to wear a shoe. We went on the bus to the tutoring job, I guess. Thomas-san, right? Let me tell you up front, I have no intention of attending Yasogami High. The cram school I was going to wasn't that good, so I decided I needed to switch to private tutoring. You were the only one available, so... If I think you're inadequate, I'll have you replaced immediately. Remember that? Nice to meet you, don't worry about... Nice to meet you, don't worry about me. Wow, you're a little prick. We can pick any option here. Honestly... Like... We're going for the bottom option. Going for the bottom option. I'm used to hearing that. And what should we start with? I don't have any subjects that I'm particularly bad at. I feel confident they should teach him... Manners? Would that be a good I mean, I know we just called him a prick, but still. Manners would be a good start. Math, English, or PE? Well, normally I would say English out of these three, because I like that more than the other two, but... we want to pick PE, because we get 3 boosts instead of 2. That's not funny. She fixes you with an icy glare and you ignore it. Your diligence increased. Tutored Shu. He grasps concepts quickly, he answers the problems you have for him in no time at all. You worked hard in explaining the subject to him in an easy to understand manner. His pressure's increased, knowledge has increased. Knowledge has gone from professor to sage. Continue next time. You're a good tutor. It's easy for me to understand what you were talking about. Sure, my natural intelligence had something to do with that as well, of course. More than welcome to come again whenever you have the time. Keep working at my own pace as well, so please come teach me again. You were accepted as a new tutor. You have become acquaintances with Shu Nakajima, the snooty tutoring pupil. Feel a faint bond forming between you and Shu. Thou art I and I am thou, thou was the subject of your bond, brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Tower Arcana. Weirdly enough, we're not supposed to have gotten the knowledge upgrade here. We were supposed to get it tomorrow, but we have it now. We've established the tutored student social link of the Tower Arcana. May earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the Tower Arcana. So today we need to select, there's another question, and then we have more shopping district stuff. More Aya again. We're supposed to get bigger knowledge tomorrow, but we got it today. We won 10,000 yen from tutoring job. That's decent money, like $100 for a couple of hours of tutoring. In terms of starting on Friday next week, go studying hard or hardly studying? Well, let's get back to basics then. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is in the center of the Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in places. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Let's see. Amagi-san? No, I feel bad about that, so Hanamura. What would you feel bad for asking Yuko but not me? I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer? Left at the right edge or the right... It's not even on the map. I'm fairly certain Japan is on the right edge. It's not that it's not on the map. Because I was thinking, I'm not sure what they mean by when they lay out the map. In terms of time zones, New Zealand is the furthest ahead of everywhere else, and then it's us, we're 2 hours behind New Zealand, but I'm pretty sure Japan aren't that far behind compared to us. So that's why I was saying it's definitely more to the right of the world than it is to the left. So that's why I thought right. Gotta believe me. Yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Yeah. So I was trying to think of world maps that I've seen, and it's like Australia is always placed east, and I know that Asia is further east than America and stuff. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. Oh, I see. Thanks. Appreciates me. Doesn't matter because we got the thing up, expression up as well. Okay, waiting for Naoto to recover. Aided Aya went straight home into the TV, moved with Kanji. Okay, so now we've got to go to the diner again. Go to the diner and get certain, go to the diner and get a certain lot of, things again. Actually, you know what I should check? I should, because I'm already at, where's my statuses? Here. Okay, I'm already maxed in everything except for diligence. So that means that what are they asking for here? They're still asking. They're saying all you need is knowledge and diligence to show up. So I've already got knowledge, so I don't need that to show up anymore. I just need diligence. So that's the only one that matters. So we want diligence to show up, and then we just get the. We have a story segment. Yeah, we have several story segments coming up, so we're gonna get that actually right now, which is good. We're getting the story segments. I think it's because we did do a lot. We spent like the first 4 or so hours of the stream going through. Because my last stream went for about 6.5 hours. Last stream went for about 6.5 hours, and 4 hours, 13-15 minutes of that was all in the palace. So we got a good 2 hours, 15 minutes of just doing other stuff. So that would explain why we're about to get the big story segment right here, which last time took up like an hour of time. Alright. We're looking for diligence right now. That's all that we need. Everything else is maxed. So as long as we have diligence, it's okay. Okay. That's what matters. We already we don't need knowledge because we're already there. So you look a little like you. Your family must be filled with handsome men and beautiful women. So this is story related, so I think from this point we're just looking at the story for a bit.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Yeah, quickly looking at what's to come. Tonight is just story. After school is story, and then evening we do some stuff. I also forgot to look up the tower stuff as well, so we'll do that in a second. It seems the fog will set in tonight. Especially since we can't do anything today anyway. Red goldfish combo, purchased from the TV. That's all good. Check the Tower Confidant social link that we just did. We have Tower now. Shu's grades are great. Shu Nakajima, the boy you tutor, you can meet him on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday nights. So we're going to go upstairs to the Midnight Channel, and then afternoon is story. So I think this is the day we have to rescue. It didn't mention it was the last day to rescue Naoto, so I'm thinking it's some other reason. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Okay. So now, I think that means tomorrow we're going to get the... Or in the coming days we're going to get stuff. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Damn it, again? Oh, I see a figure. I saw the figure in the fog there. That must be the killer. I didn't, try and guess who it was, because it's too hard to see who... It probably could be anyway.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But, hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed.
See, I can understand
but then
this
again,
being
there's
a little bit
something
questionable.
about
Like,
it.
this game was made in 2008. They revised it in 2012, but still, it's like in this current climate, I can.
Yeah, if you look at it a certain
I
way,
can understand
doesn't
why
she seem
this
pretty
is not
cool?
great. Again, I'm also judging this by like 2024 eyes, but then again, I can't even really say that because. I've never felt that way about.
My, rumors spread
Like,
so
to me,
quickly.
it doesn't matter about what. Just be who you are, rather than. But I can understand why it would be like controversial. Just normal. I mean, we are on your side.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm basically just trying to say, like, it's obviously if this game came out today like this, there would be a lot more complaints. But because the game came out all these years ago, like 16 years ago, obviously what they made back then it was different standards to how it is now. But even then, it's like I still
But it doesn't bother me
don't
at
know
all.
why you would make
There's no
certain
need to
things
worry on
certain
my
ways.
behalf.
Like it still feels weird.
So please, treat me as you did before. That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
I'm looking forward to this. It does feel like we are getting closer to trying to solve what we're supposed to be doing, because now that Naoto's here, the detective side and what the evidence has is going to definitely come into play, I think. We're going to have things that we didn't know before. So, Junes Food Court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
This is interesting, though, because if we're to assume that the culprit has done this with every single person, I still imagine it would be hard to do this with certain, like, obviously Naoto is much smaller than Kanji, but someone was still able to get Kanji into the TV somehow.
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
If they're saying that every person was kidnapped and drugged somehow, obviously, like, you're looking at all of the victims here were the woman at the start, Saki, Yukiko, Kanji, who is, by all accounts, in terms of size, is probably the biggest of all of them, and also, then you had Mitsuo, who was thrown in, and then now Naoto.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Morooka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
So that would confirm, that's another thing, so that would confirm it as well. That Mitsuo killed, Morooka.
The question remains, though,
that was
as to
why they're
how
so
Kubo learned of that world.
That's the other thing we have to sort of figure out.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation. And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move.
That's the thing, though. Like, what's the next? We're getting bits of the puzzle. Like, now we're down to. We know what's happening, kind of, but we still have, like, all they've been able to say is that
this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair.
Kind of already assumed
I want to know the truth of why we were targeted.
I know it's kind of bad to make that assumption, but like most of the time in games, it's the male characters that end up being the killers. And usually, if it's a female character in a game, they're more crafty, I guess. If that makes sense. Like it's less about being mainly because. Most stuff that you can see is them being more sneaky, and I think because they don't have as much power over male characters would. So they can't necessarily use violence and aggression all the time. They have to be a little bit more clever about what they're doing.
Thank you very much.
Because they know that they have a weak point innately, I guess. Is that what you say? I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Like
I'll do my best, leader.
Stature in general means that female characters would be smaller. Definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. It's not always the case. When it comes to stuff like this, with them saying based on the aggression level and based on the thing, them being a male would make sense. So.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way. Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is still at large. Now we just have to wait for them to make the next move. That's going to be the dangerous part, though, is that to be able to catch this guy, we're going to have to let them make enough moves so we can figure out what their mistake is. But it's still pretty dangerous to be doing that. Janitor. Okay, what have we got now? Miracle Quiz Playoffs is now available, and Giants of P Part 1 and Part 2 is now available. You know what? We'll check out and see what those are. Like, we always do. The quiz was interesting. So, janitor job, spent Nanako, tutoring job, spent Dachi. We also did social link for investigation. See, we must be getting very close because rank 9-10-ish was... It's hard to say with the other ones, because with 3, once we got to max rank of 10, it was like the decision point, and then we had to do another 10 ranks for another one. So I don't know if that's going to be the same thing here. We'll have to just see. So we'll do the extra stuff. See what the extra stuff is, at least. I have no idea what Giants of P is. Want to see and know more about your favorite Persona characters? This pick-packed program provides portraits of protagonists from previous proceedings, skillfully sketched by Shinigori Sojima. Okay, so it's going to be concept art. You know what? Well, we can probably look at this one. Let's have a look at some of the concept art. If they're going to offer it to us now, it shouldn't be spoilers, I don't think.
Giants of P.
I hope that there's no spoilers.
The initial draft of the Persona 4 protagonist design. You can see that even at this point, his bearing is very similar to the final designs. The finalized design for the Persona 4 protagonist. His sharp eyes are carefully drawn.
This is pretty cool. It's like a montage of all the artwork that they've done with a couple of voiceover things.
The finalized design for Yosuke Hanamura. The defined bridge of his nose indicates that he's meant to be a pretty boy. A rough design of Yosuke Hanamura in drag. Since it's established in the game that Chie Satonaka selected his outfit,
wait,
this piece
what?
shows an oddly believable female.
They actually made a drag outfit for my...
The initial draft of Chie Satonaka's design. You can see that
This
her
is what makes me
silhouette
wonder,
is
some of
quite
the
different from the
spoilers, because
finalized
I have no
design.
idea. I just clicked on it because it's like, hey, it's available, so I assumed it wouldn't have any spoilers in it.
The finalized design for Chie Satonaka. The overall idea was a cute girl who could believably exist.
Because if there's spoilers in this, then I'm going to be upset because they've, like, said that this was available now. So I don't know why you would do that if it wasn't.
The initial draft of Yukiko Amagi's design. Here she's drawn wearing a rather retro-looking sweater. Another early draft of Yukiko Amagi's design. In contrast to Chie, Yukiko's hair was shorter at this stage. The finalized design for Kanji Tatsumi. The skull t-shirt and the jacket worn on the shoulders help sell Kanji's tough guy act. The initial draft of Kanji Tatsumi's design. Since Kanji was initially established as a delinquent this design was considered for him at one point.
He looks too old there. He looks like he's because he's supposed to be a high schooler. He looks way too old to...
The finalized design for Teddy. The central point of his design was that he would be a character everyone could love. The initial draft of Teddy's design. There were a lot of abandoned experiments.
Like, I definitely like the way that they went with Teddy currently than they did here. These ones don't look as good. Definitely don't look as good.
A rough version of Rise Kujikawa's finalized design. Since Rise is an idol who has tasted both the bitter and the sweet, she was designed as a girl who could express both. The initial draft of Rise Kujikawa's design. This early conception of her was as a female delinquent.
You know what? That looks more like Ai, so that means Rise was originally supposed to be probably in Ai's position. That looks like that definitely.
The finalized design for Naoto Shirogane. She was designed in a way that suggested a boy detective. The initial draft of Naoto Shirogane's design. This version was suggested since the initial idea of Naoto's character was a short, pretty boy.
That might explain why they decided to go with both characters.
The finalized design for Nanako Dojima. The key
element
of this design was a younger sister all the characters
because maybe they liked both designs so much, they decided let's just have them be both. So that would actually make some sense as well.
The initial draft of Nanako Dojima's design. Since this design made her seem too independent, her design was changed later to the one seen in the game. Another early design for Nanako Dojima. Her design was changed from a princess-like little girl who has lived a severely protected life to the one seen in the game. The finalized design of Ryotaro Dojima. The regrets of a father who has reached middle age were incorporated into this design, which made it into the game. The initial draft of Ryotaro Dojima's design. It was established that he was a detective, but since it made him seem more like a suspect, his design was changed later to the one seen in the game. The finalized design for Toru Adachi. He was designed as someone who has a position of authority, yet is dull-witted and thick-headed. The initial draft of Toru Adachi's design. Since this one made him seem too suspicious, his design was changed later to the one seen in the game. The finalized design for Marie. Her design didn't change much from the early stages to the finished design. The initial draft of the Persona 4 protagonist design. You can see that even at this point, his bearing is very similar to the final designs.
Wait, are these looping now? Or is it still the same?
The finalized design for the Persona 4 protagonist. His sharp eyes are carefully drawn.
I think we're looping the... It's looping or everything now, isn't it? Let me just check see what the next one is. Yeah, it's looping. Okay, so we've finished the first
finalized
one.
Design for Yosuke Hanamura.
Oh, never mind. They're actually all separate. So pretty much protagonist, initial design draft, and then finalized designs, and then you've got the same thing for every single other character. Okay. I can't remember what the name of the thing is called. It's where you use this, in one sentence, you use the same letter to start. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like pick-packed program provides portraits of protagonists from previous proceedings. I can't remember what that's called when they use that in text. This one is the beautiful yet strange masks dormant within people's hearts are revealed in Shigenori Shojima's illustrations. Okay, well what? So this is everyone's, these are everybody's personas, I guess?
Giants of P. The finalized design for Izanagi, the Persona 4 protagonist's persona. The key aspect of his appearance was a manly bearing. The finalized design for Jiraiya, Yosuke Hanamura's persona. It was based off what Yosuke would imagine as a hero.
Yeah, so this is like, when they were awakened, they get their ability, so...
The finalized design for Susanoo,
we're gonna see
Yosuke Hanamura's awakened persona.
From what the
it was designed as what Yosuke would imagine as a persona that
10.
presides over storms.
But I don't think that's too big of a deal. Like, as long as it doesn't spoil story things, it should be fine, but...
The finalized design for Tomoe. Chie
I don't
Satonaka's
imagine them wanting to
persona.
do that.
It was designed with a certain beloved martial artist of Chie's.
Especially if it's unlocking it right now. I don't see why it should be split at this point. Apart from like seeing the finalized design.
The
of
finalized design for Suzuka
ones,
Gongo.
'cause we
Chie
haven't finished the
Satonaka's
story yet.
awakened persona. The helmet
the
has been
awakened one
changed
is
from the one
fine,
worn by Tomoe to an off-road version.
Plus some of them aren't even
The finalized design for Konohana Sakuya. Yukiko Amagi's persona. Its design emphasizes femininity, in contrast to Izanagi, the protagonist's persona. The finalized design for Take Mikazuchi, Kanji Tatsumi's persona. This design was produced with the idea of something Kanji himself would like, with elements of lightning incorporated. The finalized
so it's
design for
gonna show-
Himiko,
That's
Rise
pretty cool.
Fujikawa's persona. It's based on the
Okay.
Queen of Yamato, mentioned in historical
Okay,
records such as
that's
the
what they're
Gishiwa
doing.
Jinden. The magic she uses has been
I
incorporated
guess
into the
they're
design
only
as an
showing
antenna.
you the stuff that you've already seen. Because we didn't see...
The finalized design
okay,
for
so this is...
Kentoki Doji,
I'm actually
Teddy's persona.
fine
Since
with
the hero
this.
of the children's story,
This means that it's
Kentaro,
going
has a
to
tomahawk.
change the stuff
This
as we
design
go.
modernizes that
Nice,
concept.
okay,
in
I'm
essence.
happy that they did that, because I was afraid that there was going to be spoilers.
The finalized design for Sukuna Hikuna, Naoto Shiragani's
We have to check out
persona.
Naoto's,
Its appearance was crafted with the retro anime
Naoto
boy
has joined our
character in
party
mind.
now, I think, so I have to check the, check what they have, definitely, as well.
The
Okay,
finalized...
it's only going to show the stuff that we've already seen, or already have, nice. I like that they've done that, rather than, I also completely forgot to check the... we do have Naoto in the team now. So Nambu 2, 80 attack, 95 hit rate, a gun with a small bore and a redesigned safety. Gothic shirt. Shirt with a playful design on its sleeves, 30 defense, 10 evasion. We could probably give them... we can give them the armor possibly. Spiral earrings. Pair of simple but stylish silver earrings. And then obviously default clothing is all their different, what's her persona like as well? I gotta check that. We have not checked that yet. And your level, okay, so she starts at 55, so our next team is gonna be Yukiko, Chie, and Naoto. Because we're well and truly ahead. Okay, so weakness is, no weaknesses. So no weaknesses at all. So Temper Slash, Fire, Wind, Darkness, Heavy Fizz, Heavy Almighty, and Plate. You have a lot of variety, and no weaknesses as well. Very, very good persona. Alright, you know what, we will do the, let's do the Miracle Quiz. We haven't done the second one of those yet, so, also I should probably save just before I change that, here. Let's make a save and let's do the quiz playoffs. And then we'll continue with the story. So hopefully it updates as we get new stuff. So knowledge, concentration in Teddy's favor, who has what it takes to stay in the game. The ethereal quiz show is back on with the playoffs as the last round's losers curse their luck. The stage is set for a showdown between strong contestants who will move on to the final. Let's have a look and see how we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the show you've all been waiting for at last! It's the playoffs! I'm sure our viewers remember what happened last time, those memorable qualifiers where Sensei won the day after a heated battle. All the emotion and drama is back tonight for another round. Just like last time, I'm your host, On the Mark Teddyson. Now let's get this show on the road. With concentration, knowledge, and Teddy's favor, go for the gold! Midnight Trivia Miracle Quiz!
It's another show, all right. Not for any viewers, but for us.
I had a feeling when Teddy called me up that it would be about this. Hey, how come it's us playing again? I thought this was a playoff.
Oh, good eye, Chie-chan from Inaba. Is that some of the quiz ability you built up during the preliminaries?
The only ability she's using is her ability to see the obvious. Why us again? You could have called Kanji or Naoto.
You know, I wanted to call Rise-chan and Nao-chan, but they turned down my formal invitation.
Formal invitation?
Wait! Does that mean you told them about the quiz show?
Well, yeah. How else would they have been able to say no?
I don't believe this. There is something seriously wrong with you. Why didn't we get an explanation?
Come on, Yosuke. Do I really have to spell it out for you? If you guys didn't come, we wouldn't have any contestants, would we? And in that case, the producer, meaning moi, would be in trouble, wouldn't he?
Not my problem. You tell him, Yukiko. I won't lose this time.
Miss Amagi?
Here she goes again.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Good one, Yuki-chan. You know how to party. Come on, everyone. How about it? I got another cue to move things along.
I told you once, there's no AD here. Do you really like quiz shows that much? We already went through one round.
You protest now, but you had fun too, didn't you? Have you already forgotten how touched you were on that day? Rekindle that passion. Don't turn your back on your youth.
When was I touched? You're not making any sense. Though I did have some fun. Fine, I'll play along. But this is the last time, all right?
I guess it's better than Teddy throwing a tantrum. All right, let's do this.
It looks like our contestants are ready. Now then, Midnight Trivia Miracle Quiz. Let's begin the playoffs.
So last time we answered like every question, except we didn't get them all right, so we have to basically do the same.
You know the answer.
Hope that we
Hit
get
the button
it right.
in front of you before
See how
time's
it
up.
goes.
A correct answer will earn you 1 point. An incorrect answer will lose you 1 point. The person with the highest score at the end of the round wins. Now for the first question. Sensei.
Grantor of your desires.
Correct.
I can't read the questions fast enough.
Not
so,
bad, partner.
Because I can't read the questions fast enough, I just pause in to answer the thing. We only have like a couple of seconds to do.
Next question. Sensei.
Facilitate is lowers one foe's abilities.
Correct. Wow. Next question.
Evil
Sensei.
touch is fear. So the combination of evil touch and
You're good.
evil touch and the one that kills you.
Next question. Sensei.
300 yen? Might be 200.
Too bad. That's incorrect.
Might be 200.
That was too
Yeah,
bad.
it was 200 yen. For some reason, they don't get a point when they get answered.
This next
correctly.
question's
I
a
don't know
difficult
why.
one. Can any of you answer this? Here we go with the fifth question. Sensei.
Opulent, Supreme, Glory Hand, I think. I think I remember the other
That
one.
one's on the mark. 1 point.
Not bad, partner.
Next question. Sensei.
Ceiling's covered in art?
That one's on the mark.
I can't even read the questions fast enough because if I don't buzz in fast
nothing less
enough,
of you.
the characters are going to, other ones are going to get their stuff in.
Next question. Sensei.
Tankiriman. Tankiriman stick was one of the jokes.
Woo, correct again.
Wow, you really are incredible.
Next question. Sensei.
Nurse's office, student council, someone I
On the mark.
probably the nurse's office, isn't it?
That
That was too bad.
I didn't know what the, I hadn't seen this the other one, so.
Sensei.
Doesn't appear in Yukiko's one. Magic Hand, Magic Magus, I think it was the Magus, actually. No, it was the Magic thing, Phantom Master, wasn't it?
Don't worry about it.
It was the Phantom Master.
Question number 10. Sensei.
I don't have a clue. Let's just go with 201. I just picked with the, I have no idea.
You're good.
I wasn't paying attention to the lockers.
And
that was
the
a lucky
end of
guess.
the first half. Let's see how our contestants are doing. Ooh, Sensei is on top. Next question. Sensei.
Ice Affinity, it's, null, it was null. That was drain.
On the mark. 1 point.
Oh, that's you know it was drain.
Sensei,
Yeah, it was drain.
you're bearing it up in here. Next question. Sensei.
You're saying today's right? Chie.
Ooh, correct again.
Resay's on the
Not
left.
bad, partner.
Next question. Sensei.
The office is next door to the student council room?
Too bad. That's incorrect.
Yeah, I'm ahead by like 5.
Don't worry about it.
Next question. Sensei.
It's 3,000 yen for the vehicle.
Ones on the mark.
That was
1
an
point.
easy one.
You're incredible.
Haha! This next question's a difficult one. Can any of you answer this? Question 15. Sensei.
Student council president, Shihiro,
Correct.
That's one, if I played Persona 3 twice, so I remember the name of that.
Question. Sensei.
Which one costs the most? I think it's Swift Strike.
Ooh, correct again.
Swift Strike is light attack
Not
rolls,
bad,
all the rest of
partner.
them are medium, or light.
Question. Sensei.
What was he holding? Corn on the cob, I think.
Right again. You're on a roll.
I remember them
Wow,
holding,
Sensei,
one had like corn on the cob,
bearing
one
it
had
up
like,
here.
takoyaki, like mochi, I guess.
Next question. Sensei.
What arcana does lying, Empress? I have no idea.
Too bad.
That one I have
That's
no
incorrect.
idea. I have maybe
Don't worry about it.
Magician? Okay.
Next question.
How many vending machines
Sensei.
are there? 3. Let's go with 3.
Off the mark.
Too bad.
And here's the final question. Sensei. That one's on the mark. 1 point. Wow, Sensei, you're bearing it up in here. And that's the end of the round. Let's see the results. The winner is the favorite. Sensei from Inaba!
I can't beat you at anything. Still, how did you answer those questions?
You really are amazing. How much stuff do you know that we don't?
Just what I expected from you. Though I'm sad I lost.
Congratulations, Sensei! You made it to the finals!
Finals?
Here we go again. We're done with this crud.
What are you saying? A quiz show without finals is like a sundae with no cherry. The next show will be the last finale. Get set for an all-out battle.
What the heck's a last finale? They mean the same thing.
Oh, but finals means it's the last one, right? Thank goodness. I couldn't stand having to do this all the time.
Whoa, hold on. You're making it sound like we'll be in the next one.
Oh, we are we?
Topic distribution looks like... Oh, but there might be rare questions.
Is she already working on a plan?
Now then, until next time, take care!
we're gonna continue with... So tower is rank 2. We're gonna do tower rank 2, which we do need a tower persona. I'm not sure if I have one. Should probably check to see. If we can grab one or not. If not, I'll try using it. Okay, we've got no tower persona at the moment, so, gonna need a fuse for one. Which personas do I no longer need? I have a few that I can potentially fuse off to make, social link-wise, just Magician, Pyro, Chariot, Justice. So any of those. If not, I will just remove one and then add something in that confused with the... So, let's see if we can make any towers first. Otherwise, I might have to get rid of something. Okay, tower. A couple of choices. So I said, Chariot, Magician, Hyro, and Justice. So can't be that one, can't be that one. That's Lover's Justice Emperor. That's Aeon, Strength Priestess. Devil, Aeon, Justice. Aeon, Strength, Emperor. Sun, Lover's Hanged. So it looks like it's gonna require 3 anyway. So it's probably better to use the one that has 2 in it. Use the one that has 2 in it, and then just use one of the other ones we have, because otherwise I would be... what would I be doing? Actually, no, you know, I can actually get rid of all 3 that I don't need, so... this one is Hyro... Oh, sorry, this one's Justice. There is one here. I see. There was one that I saw that had 2 in it. Hyro, Strength Priestess, Lovers, Justice, Emperor. I thought there was one that had 2. Lovers is not rank 10 yet, so Aeon, Strength Priestess, Devil, Aeon, Justice. Wasn't there one? Where? I said Chariot, Magician, Emperor. Chariot, Magician, Emperor... So, Chariot, Magician, Justice, Hierophant. So that is only... That's none. That is 1. That's 1. That's none. That is 1. That is none. And that is none. So that means in this case I should... I need a... In terms of the expendable ones, it's... I guess what I should be looking at is what I can get rid of. So I can get rid of Hakuto Saiken. I can get rid of... Throne. Well, let's see what the tower persona is first, because I have no tower personas in the first place. So let's see. don't have Kukalan or Abaddon, so that's the only way I can get that to fuse. Without a triple fusion. Let's see what other towers we have. So I might be able to do other ones that are more than that. Those all require towers. Seem to require towers to fuse for without doing triple fusion. So I'm thinking I have to do a triple fusion at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a triple fusion at this point. The only way to make towers is by fusing other towers together. So I'm gonna have to do a triple fusion. If I can find a triple fusion that has Pyro and Justice, these two in it, I might be able to do that. So if I can find that, I need to remove one of the personas and then just add that in and then fuse them together. So tower, triple fusion. Let's look for ones that have either Hokuto Saiken or Sun, Devil Temperance. So it's Pyro and Justice. So Hokuto Saiken and Throne is what we're looking for. Hokuto Saiken, is there any that have Throne? Not then we want to use it. So nothing there for that, nothing there for that. And then Throne. Throne is around the 40s. Throne might not be here. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Let's try a higher level one then. Tower. Let's try a high level one. So now we'll look for Hokuto Saiken and anything in this list. So Hokuto Saiken is here. So now we're looking for Hokuto Saiken plus Throne. And then I can figure out one getting rid of if I've got that right persona. Seeing Throne in these lists. So that's probably not gonna work. So yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work. So let's try Throne and if it is in here. See if there's a Hokuto Saiken in here that I might have missed. Hokuto Saiken. No Hokuto Saiken here. That one's not gonna work. Let's try. Hokuto Saiken. Right. We're looking for Hokuto Saiken, and I have Throne on the list. If I see that there, hopefully we have the one for it. If not, I think we might have to just go with one of the ones that's here. somehow get that somewhere. Still not seeing throne, so maybe they're just not. Here's one with throne, but we need a Nanta. I don't think I have a Nanta though. A Nanta is fortune. I don't believe we have a Nanta. I don't think I have a Nanta. We don't have an answer here, so that's not going to work. I don't think at this point I should try looking for them because it's... The combinations here, we found one that works, but the issue is that... I think we just have to go with what... Everything else is going to be higher level than this. Because we found one for an answer, and if it's asking for me to do an answer, I need something even higher, which I don't have at the moment. I think we just go with the fusion then. We'll just, pick something that's gonna not be as... So what are the options? Just give me the level so I can figure out which one's the lowest. Just go ahead and do that. I think we'll just do that. I want to see if I could find another combination, but... there wasn't really one there that I could go with. Tower go. I just completely missed it. There it is. Levels. We also want to get rid of some of the ones we don't need, so it's going to be either... This is Hyro, Strength, Hyro, Justice... We'll just go with this one here. This one's got 32 and... we'll go with this. So I'm not Rule of Death bound. I need to figure out which skills I need to inherit as well. So I'm losing... I'm going to be losing Succubus, Aminu, Uzume, and Throne. So what do they have? Your Fire and Invigorates. You're just wind, and you are fire. Okay, so they're all fire, but do I have any other ones that are fire that I'm not getting rid of? So it's mainly fire that I'm worried about. We have fire with other ones. You know, I think we're fine with what we have, so I should just make the best persona that we can then. Go ahead and do that. Don't need... I'll take Agidine, Maragidine. Don't need Maragu because we got that already. Don't need Bufu. Medea, we don't really need... what's its weakness, by the way? Repels wind, weak to blizzard. Take these. Take... Invigorate 3. HP thing, I guess we'll grab this. Not like I probably need it, but... We'll grab this, I guess. Well, we'll do this, I think. Should be okay. Also forgot that I was supposed to read the stuff for the new personas here too. Before you stands Crew Kalan, and the undefeatable one who swears loyalty to you. I completely forgot to do that in the last stream, so I guess we can do that this time around. I was supposed to do that. So we did get some new personas. What can we make now, considering we have 3 less personas? And we have a more powerful one as well. So nothing for the next 2 days. Compendium. What have we got that's new? Because I haven't read some of these yet. Spiritual attendant to humans in Norse myth. She's known as both a goddess in farming and war, though some see her as a low-ranking servant of the Valkyries. Project, we've read that already. Kuruhime is new. Goddess of life in Shinto myth. She once mediated between Izanagi and Izanami during their confrontation in Yomi, the land of the dead. Tefelsag, a guardian of... Oh, that's right. Okay. Guardian of the Gate to Paradise, this beast was a human head and a scorpion body appearing in Reserve. Tomi. Fourth, Egyptian moon god that takes the form of a baboon. He is the measurer of time and gave Isis the power to resurrect Osiris after he was killed by the ether god Set. Kuninushi, a Kunitsu deity of Japanese mythology that governs agriculture and medicine, said to have built the country of Izumo with Susanoo's daughter, Susuri Hime. Hokuto Seiken, according to Chinese myth, Hokuto Seiken, or the wise man of the North Star, determines the moment that one is born. Undying. This water spirit lives in lakes and fountains, appearing as a beautiful woman. It has no soul unless it marries a human man, which is seriously weird. It's the same. Throne is new. The third of the 9 orders of angels. It is said that they carry the throne of God. They are the angels of knowledge. Dominion. Fourth of the 9 orders of angels. Their duty is to oversee the other angels. It is said that the success or failure of nations is decided by these angels. Kali, according to Hindu myth, she is a consort of Shiva, also called the Black One. She is a symbol of destruction. She is usually depicted wearing a chain of human remains. Hanuman, a hero of Hindu descent, who can transform into anything, fly, and has great strength, perform many heroic deeds in the Ramayana. He is depicted as a monk. Seiryu, one of the Suling, celestial creatures in Chinese myth. It represents the direction east, the summer of spring, and the element of wood. Give me where we read. Succubus, I think we read too. Yes. This one as well. Legendary hero in Celtic folklore. His name means the Hound of Kulan, and his true name is Satanta. There are many tales of his exciting adventures with his spear Gable. Okay, that's what we have to really do for that. So now we do Tower Rank 2. Which is any option, sure, wait till next.
Can you teach me this?
Regards to question 4, here, why does it use this formula? Try to explain it to him in a way that he could understand. Expression is increased. Isn't this cheesecake delicious? Bought it from an online shop that's all the rage these days. It's been the top-ranked store 15 weeks straight. Just like Shu-chan, first place in everything.
Mom!
Stop it. You're my pride and joy. So, Thomas-kun, about Shu. You think he could make it into Tokyo University? Don't want him to ever have to have any hardship. Once he's in a good college, he's set, Rain. Everyone has a natural talent. Shu-chan just happens to be how smart he is. Just want him to go to a good college so he can get a good job, then buy a good house and find a good... you worry about me. Always on top I am right now, and I always will be. That's right, he really is the perfect child. Shu's mother continues to lavish praises on her son.
Mister.
If I get into a good college, am I really set? Of course I don't think so, I don't know. Of course, sure, any option, sure. If you get into a good college, I'm not really set. I don't really think that's necessarily the case. It's not always guaranteed. How would you know? You're not even in college. Shu sneers at you. Don't really need to be set just yet. Don't really know what that's supposed to mean anyway. Well, I need to study. There's no point in asking about college unless I'm really smart. Shu is looking down.
Raison d'etre.
You know what that means? Sure I do. Surprise? Well, it makes sense as you're 3 grades above me. Shu nods. It's irrelevant. And they have Mum and the guys at school are all kids. It seems that Shu has opened his heart to you, if only a little. I feel that your relationship with Shu has deepened slightly. Time's already up. We're still in the middle of that last question. Wait until next time, I'll stay and help you. Wait until next time. Let's wait until next time.
Take care now.
Excuse me. Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
So, this is going to be all story. Evening we read Who Am I, and then tomorrow is a question, and then story, and then read the same book.
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
And pretty much our mornings are going to be taken up with just story for the majority of the time.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. It's gonna be interesting. Everyone underwent a thorough medical, a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right? Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What is... Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. If they get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me. It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
Why are you doing this? He's like, oh, everyone else knows about my physical situation, so now I'm going to take all of the physical examination notes of everyone else and unveil what everyone has wrong with them. Or right or not wrong with them.
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete nutter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Huh?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Isn't there something that I had to remember? I don't... Was there? No, there wasn't. This is just in general, like, we don't need to remember any of the, all this dialogue is whatever we want to select. Found nothing about me. I wonder what I really am. Always next time we'll find out. We'll probably just find out together. I think we're still trying to figure this out.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddy is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Teddy? And then we also get a... Maracunda... Decreased defense for 3 turns. No, not with what I currently have. I like to have a bit more physical build.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
You're back.
Midterm start next Friday. Study. Janitor. We can't check this actually. Still says the same thing. Although Naoto's now says no to the prince, but it's actually a girl. Teddy is here. Teddy wants to know who he really is. So I said we were reading Who Am I tonight. And then we have more story stuff. And then we read the book again. Who am I? Again, reading Who Am I? The connections between gods, the truth of the universe, and human life is detailed in this book. In fact, the lack of basic explanation makes the material quite difficult to follow. And then we still have pages left, which is what we can do next time. We get story stuff. Well, we get a quiz question, and then story stuff. Morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. True killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. Tests are important too. I can't study either. Yeah. We can still do that. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm feeling anxious. We're the only ones with the ability to solve this case, and yet we have no way to act. Anyways, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. Must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. It's a crucial moment. Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're gonna have exams at the end of next week. Hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why do I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistake belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. You're safe just because you can't see the problem, a sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me. Be brave. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. Dove, sparrow, chicken, or crow? Obviously, it's chicken. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? Looks like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? Doesn't matter. The point is you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your test next week. Get the answer, and we get more story stuff, and then we read up on it.
Whoa! It's freezing!
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously! I was busy handing out flyers at Juness!
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Juness to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes!
It's not a joke! The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, do an event at Junes?
You want me to substitute for Konami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa! There's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place, for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school. So, what are we
looks like
gonna
we're gonna
do
be
with
doing
these?
some sort of like a. We're gonna be doing a band, some sort of like band thing, which is interesting. We didn't do the drama club. We did the drama club instead of the music one. So.
I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
I see.
Yeah, you You do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here.
I'll choose this then. Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit. Wait, do you already know how to play the bass? Because that would be awesome! Actually, I know next to nothing about it. Way to step up, partner!
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the
So
this
that
band
leaves
thing.
Yukiko
Like,
and me?
what are we gonna be? This sounds like everyone's gonna have like their own thing, but no one's gonna be in harmony.
You
They're
two.
just going to.
How about the chorus? There is a part for that.
I mean, I guess it's not gonna matter if Risei's there, so maybe we shouldn't worry about it too much. But still,
Singing?
No,
sounds like a
can do.
neat idea,
We'll
though.
hold something. Let's see. What looks easy?
okay, what have we got? What have we got right now?
Doesn't this at least look like a band?
We've got Yosuke on the electric guitar. We've got Risei obviously doing idol stuff, which is singing, dancing, posing, all that other stuff. You've got Chie, and Chie looks like she's got a trumpet. Yukiko has a saxophone. Teddy is on. So Naoto is on the keyboard. Kanji is on like the main drums. It looks like Teddy's on like bongos. And we're on bass guitar. Like this could work as a band if we all were able to actually like play all these instruments. This could work, especially if we have Risei singing as well. That would definitely it's definitely gonna make it sound a little bit better than normal. But I get the feeling that everyone's just gonna be playing the instruments with no harmony. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
Like, everyone's got the lineup going, but how talented are we all on each instrument is the issue. Like, it can either just be a collection of everybody playing the instrument with nothing working out, or everyone's gonna have to do, like, we're gonna have to pull a Band Geeks out on this one and just bring everybody together and perform at as best as possible. We're gonna have to be like in Band Geeks.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
I Guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
I could see this working in some ways, but also not working. Just because of, we have a good collection of instruments there. The issue is that if everyone's just playing them, it's gonna have the same harmony. So we're gonna have to pull out a band gigs on this one, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, reading Who Am I? Finish that book off.
Once more from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well. A bizarre sound suddenly rings out, an overturning of the expected cliches found in today's sound. You get it?
Oh, I get it. That means Teddy did it, doesn't it?
Huh? That reaction overturned my expectations.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Let's just ignore this bear.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
There's just not enough time.
Might really be impossible to ain't over till it's over or show some spirit. Honestly, like, practice makes perfect when it comes to music. And also, like, as long if we can all play the instruments, it's one thing, but I think we need to just make sure that it's not impossible. Like, show some spirit, guys. Come on. You can do this.
You really get into that do-or-die spirit sometimes.
But that seems fitting for him.
That's right. Everything would have been for nothing if we give up now. A real brawl doesn't begin until you got your back to a wall.
We're here to start a band, not a fight club.
I'll do it too. It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it. I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can. I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what. And they will go home satisfied. Please, I just need your help to do it.
Wow. Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this!
I did it! I did it! So this isn't broken after all.
Okay, let's try putting your music together and I'll sing along.
Whoa, wait a sec! Can't we get a little more practice before we try doing that stuff? Playing for the real reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out going round and round.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
That was actual music! Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine. All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits!
Hell no.
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one.
I was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
Come on, everyone. Let's cheer up, okay?
And you! You have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws? I'm gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
That saying's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib. Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
What?
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
This hard work is slowly taking shape. You practice late tonight for the actual performance tomorrow. Yep, so we pretty much skipped the whole entire day. And then we have to... This is, I think, where we do something different. So we're going to go buy the huge fish combo, and then we bring home gardening both nights. And morning we don't have anything we can do, and then we have a big class Red home, works home, Dojima, and then Shrine Fortune as well. So we're gonna buy something on the shopping channel first, the huge fish combo. It's nice shoes, awesome high quality shoes. And we also get 2 wasabi jelly for 20,800 yen. Or we buy 2 huge fish, rare fish just like brand new. On top of this, I'll add 4 dry ice for 19,800 yen. So we're gonna buy the fish combo. You began reading Home Gardening. The book is full of tips on how to maintain a home garden for those who are just getting started. Mouthwaters to imagine the delicious vegetables you could grow as you turn the pages.
Crap! The crowd's a lot bigger than I expected!
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Are costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes. The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer!
You shut your stupid bear trap! I don't need to hear this!
You've been on TV before, right, Naoto-kun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too. Oh, I can't take this much longer. Don't you get nervous, too?
I'm fine. My stomach's been acting up, or I'm screaming on the inside. I mean, it's okay to be nervous, especially when they're about to perform a musical thing in front of a bunch of people when they don't know if they're any good or not. It sounded good from what we heard, though.
You really are something.
Now that's our sensei! He's got big brass balls! And when I say balls, I mean...
We get it. It's a figure of speech. We don't care. Shut up. Huh? Did someone just...
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first.
Rise-chan. When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time only performance. Now who's ready? We are! Fired up and ready to go!
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
All right, let's do this!
Here goes!
Okay, you get the anime cutscene now. Okay, this should be it. Hopefully it's the entire song. This should be good.
You got yourself behind the door, deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you want it. Say hello, hello. You gotta say goodbye, that sounds unlike, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really mean. And let your voice be heard all over the world. Stand up when you hear a knock on the door. It's me, come on out. Get ready for your true story.
They're asking for an encore.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We only know one song! What do we do now?
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
Maybe we can have Rise explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song. I saw that guy before.
I wasn't paying attention to that guy, so I don't know if I should have been watching to see if it looked like someone familiar, because I'm assuming we're gonna see them again if they keep bringing it up.
Hey, Teddy?
Yeah! Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
Stupid Teddy! We can't play without him!
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive?
Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
Kanji, don't. What are they doing?
They just dodged out of the way.
What are you doing?
How?
What are you doing? Okay, we landed on our knee. Yosuke landed like flat on his face. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say that. Yosuke landed like face first. I should think, but Kanji landed like in the worst position possible here. What are we doing?
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
You and your friends have become legends among your peers. Yeah, but a few hospital bills later, it's probably not the wisest thing, so... Enough people have gathered at Junes that you consider this mission accomplished. At least so you tell yourself. I'm still wondering what the purpose of that, person that they saw earlier was. If there was any relevancy to that.
Welcome back.
80% animations is updated. Sure, we can go and, see what that is. It's probably just the... it'd be just the, thing that we just saw.
Daily Personamations.
Concept for Junes. Group forms a band to save the day by playing a show in lieu of a cancelled event. What are we doing this day? Sorry, we're finishing the book. We're finishing the book that we had to do. Okay, read the book. I'm gonna read Home Gardening. Okay, so from here on, the amount of time it takes for the vegetables in your garden to be ready to harvest will be reduced by a day. What if you should try replanting one of your seedlings? So now we have a quiz question, then we finally get our school news back. Actually, no, we don't. We get another rank up, and then we have to do, tower to sign up. Tomorrow we get the, school day back. Hey, Thomas Ken. Man, that was exhausting yesterday. It was my first time being up on stage like that. We used to have to do stuff like that all the time when she was working. I'd never be able to live like that. This week we've got midterms. Hey, we should have a study session with everybody else after school. We're all in the same boat, right? Let's help each other out. I don't need any help, we'll help each other. You know what, like, I think we can help each other out. That's right, help each other. Okay, so what if I'm more on the being helped side than the helping others side? Come on, help those of us who are academically challenged. I'll invite everyone, please. Please take a look at the second page of the handout. It's about Napoleon. Napoleon went on many military campaigns and needed something very specific. Napoleon had these made. Would you stand up, please? What did Napoleon have invented? Cans, glass jars, dictionaries, or brandy? I don't think brandy. That doesn't make any sense. I feel like that was something that can be dated back well before Napoleon. Dictionaries? I don't think that would have been relevant to... I don't think he invented the dictionary because we already know that the dictionaries have names. There's no such thing as the Bonaparte or Napoleon dictionary, so I don't think it's this. Cans or glass jars? I don't think canned goods... glass jars... Glass jars feels like something that's way older than Napoleon. I feel like they would have done something with glass way back. But then I also think the same thing for cans. Like, for cans might be too... I don't think it's the quality. cans might be too... I feel like cans would be too modern for this point in time. It might be glass jars, but I get the feeling that glass jars is... I don't think it's the bottom two, though. I get the feeling that glass jars were invented way earlier because that would have been... Glass isn't a new thing, but why would glass jars have been invented specifically by now? But cans might be too modern. Cans in general, like maybe they might be too modern. I'm gonna go with glass jars. Just because I think dictionary, he doesn't have a name to a dictionary, so it can't be that. Brandy, I don't think we've heard of a type of thing from that as well. So I don't think that was him. And cans may be too modern. And glass jars, even though I think they're older, might have been. We'll go with glass jars, I guess. You know, well, that's right, he made people invent glass jars. Probably held a contest with lots of reward money to whoever could come up with a way to preserve food on long cans. Oh, okay, so he invented... So I guess that would mean cans was... Because obviously cans preserve food as well. That would make sense about the preserved items, though, in jars. Yeah. Nicholas Appert submitted his method for canning food in 1804, paving the way for the food preservation industry. So 1804 was canned. So that was before Napoleon. It's a common misconception, but Napoleon was not involved with the actual invention of metal cans. First canned food was kept in glass jars. Tin or iron cans were invented in 1810 as an alternative to heavier jars. An actual can opener, however, wouldn't be invented for another 45 years. Before the invention of the can opener, soldiers would use bayonets to cut open cans or smash them in the box. I'm surprised that it took them 45 years to invent the can opener when, considering that way it seems less good. So midterm start at the end of this week. Don't forget to review. Knowledge is increased. Interesting, they won't.
Oh, hi Nanako-chan. Hi Teddy.
Hey, greetings to you.
Greetings to you.
Looks like you're having fun.
Yo.
Wow, everyone's here. So many people.
Why did everyone come here?
Exam study group. Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddy. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited. But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
Jumping straight into math? Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
Huh? You find the area of a triangle with... You know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second year's subjects.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
Don't call me useless!
I think I figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up. You're pretty cute when you're angry.
What are you talking about?
That's it. I quit. This just ain't my thing. The hell with the exams. It's time for my animal crackers.
Ooh, can I have some too? I want to find the penguin.
Hands off the penguin. It's mine.
Forget it. I can't think.
Teddy says he doesn't know who he is. That's so weird.
My life on this side is really fun. But the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am. I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV. I even went to a place called the Library, but I still can't find anything about me.
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
An idea? Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality. But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place, filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
A special being?
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
It's true, there are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts. Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that. But the fact that you existed in such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side. If you yourself know nothing about it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing. Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Oh, that's right! Nanako-chan's completely clueless about all this. I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out. Hey! I think Teddy must be a king. I read in a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddy?
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
Teddy? A king? I can see him wearing a cape!
Sheesh, Yukiko. You go into laughing fits in front of anyone now.
Can we not talk about Teddy being a king?
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddy really was a king. There were all these other kings, too, and we all...
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club. Quiet, you, not in front of Nanako-chan.
Everyone left their seats to go buy drinks with Nanako.
Am I really a king? Then what am I? A prince?
Teddy is lost in thought.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
You sense Teddy's strong. Should rank ups fairly quickly on Teddy's thing too. Okay, with all these rank ups happening at this point, it's making me think that we're getting closer to the end. So now he can endure a mortal blow. So the only person so far that we haven't done any upgrades for is going to be Naoto. So that means they're the most vulnerable to pretty much everything, which is good because we can get a bunch of free lines out of the way for that. Juness. Computer today, what we're going to be doing. Free time period though. Nanako read at home, tutoring job, worked at home, went to bed. We are going doing tutoring, and then we're pretty much back to normal for at least tomorrow, from what I've seen. Deepen, but we still get paid as being a tutor. You help Shu study. Thoroughly explain the materials. Pressure's increased. Feel that your relationship is going to be closer soon. So we need to go to Classroom 1F, Building 1F, and get a quest. Lately, whenever we're over there, I've been wondering. I feel like you've seen those shadows before. I mean, with robots and stuff, like they're right out of some anime, right? Doesn't that bother you? Now that you mention it, or not I do see those things. Somehow our other cells had those logos like a TV show. Maybe it was like that for the same reason as to why the shadows look like something from a TV. Teddy said before that the other world is related to our minds. We watch the Midnight Channel, believe it's a TV show, and we treat that world as something inside the TV. Maybe that's fine. Or is it simply because all of us have had our brains soaked in television since we were kids? Guess I can't really deny that. I'm not watching Hong Kong action movies whenever they're on TV. So tiring coming up with stuff for the exams. All I want to do is go home and see how my stocks are doing. By the way, Halloween's at the end of this month. I'm sure you've forgotten what with tests and festivals and all. Speaking of Halloween, the first jack-o'-lanterns weren't made out of pumpkins. So Naka-san, I'll pick you since you don't seem to care about veggies, and I'll choose an egg. Okay, what was the first jack-o'-lantern made of? Do you know what vegetables used to make the first jack-o'-lantern? Turnips, watermelons, eggplants, I really think it was pumpkins. Well, it's not pumpkin because that's not a thing. Watermelon isn't a... What am I trying to say? Watermelon is not a fruit. Sorry, vegetable. Although I did learn an interesting thing today that yesterday, bananas are actually berries and strawberries aren't berries at all because of what happened. So it's interesting to know. So either turnip or eggplant. Okay, I'm also thinking because Halloween is a American tradition, I have to try and think about what would be more popular in America, turnip or eggplant. I feel like eggplant is more of a European ingredient, but turnips feel more like a Asian ingredient. So would they go closer to a European thing or closer to an Asian influence for holiday stuff? Because I don't think it's watermelon, and it wouldn't be pumpkin if they're saying that it wasn't. So it's either turnip or eggplant. I'm leaning towards turnip. I think I feel like turnips are more thing, but I don't know. Apparently, what is it? It's turnips. Okay, apparently turnips. I was not expecting that. It's actually turnips. Yep, that's correct. The first one's made out of turnips or beets. I guess that makes sense because of beet. If it's beet, if they're saying beets as in beetroot, that would make sense because it's circular too. When that tradition was carried into the US, they started using pumpkins because they were plentiful and easy to carve. While we're on the subject, I'm hoping that my stocks will turn up. No fine puns are my style anyway. Get the correct answer. Knowledge is increased. Alright, now we actually get to do a bunch of things. Since you have no leads, you must wait until the criminal takes action. So, spent with Adachi, aided Aya into the TV, studied with Yukiko, and other stuff. Also, now that we have, we can start going around and talking to people now because we have Naoto in the party. Test, huh? What do you think about me getting that girl to help me study? Should I be all serious or should I kind of joke around when I ask her? No, there's so many variables I can't handle it. Gonna have to do my all-night study session pretty soon. It's not an all-nighter unless it's all in one night. There isn't much time left before the test. Those croquettes from Suzai Daigaku, I've really got a hankering for them. Maybe I'll go buy some. Doesn't this fight bother you? There's just too much of it. Can't see anything around me. It really gives me both the heebies and the jeebies. I'm a nervous wreck. It's affecting my studying habits too. My grades are sure to suffer now. Heard what happened. It's really impressive that you were on stage with Rosette. If I make nice with you, maybe my friends will be jealous with me. Didn't think Yukiko-san or Chie were the type to go on stage like that too. Maybe you don't know this, but things were kind of strange last year. But it's been easy to talk to them lately. I wonder if I can be friends with them too. You can. If you say it, Thomas, then it must be true. Let's invite them to lunch and see if you're right. We've got to go to the... we can talk to everybody now. This might only be a rumor, but is it true that Inaba isn't the only place that gets foggy like this? Man, I wonder if the next fountain climb will be okay. Fog in the mountains would be really dangerous. Sucks too, just when the weather started to cool down and make climbing more bearable. It's now.
Hello.
I shouldn't talk to them unless we have to think so. Well, this is it. It's time to put up or shut up. Made a deal with my dad. If I can pass all my classes with an 80% or better, I can make art again. All I've got to do is cram this on tomorrow, even though I never get better than the class average. Good luck. Thanks, I'll do my best. Just remembered. Hey, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure. Well, the thing is, I don't have enough materials for this piece of art I'm trying to make. Do you know where I can find a high-speed gear, Senpai? I might know. Really? Does that mean you'll get it for me? I'll make sure you don't regret it. Please, I'm counting on you. So, quest 50, acquire high-speed gear. Requested by the female student in classroom building 1F. Bring her a high-speed gear. You can go and look for that. So Yukiko, we can't level up at the moment. You can't do that either. Senpai, I saw your live concert at Juness. Everybody at school is talking about it. Not only were you up on stage with the Rosette, but you even played the bass for her. It's only a matter of time until you get your own fan base. Expect the school's rankings to have some massive changes. But that whole stage diving thing might take away some points too. Families are such complicated things, aren't they? Sometimes just being in the same house isn't enough. Ever since my grandma collapsed, my mom and dad have been annoyed at every little thing, and they stay home more. You can be right next to each other, but it's like we can't talk about anything. Makes being home kind of uncomfortable. Okay, next up is 3F building, and also another. There's actually two quests here. I can't go straight to building 3F, so I'll just go to 2, and then we'll talk to everyone out here as well. See if there's anyone else. Senpai talked me into the hall. She told me I should come by the library more, but when I think about how she must be with someone else, my chest gets tight. But she looks so happy. You're in a different spot now. Better not get all cocky. All you did was provide backup for an idol who's already on the decline. Just you wait. Someday I'm going to reach levels of stardom that you can't even imagine. Right now, studying for exams is more important, though. I need to buy some food to feed my brain. Heard that you pulled off a big show at Junes. Midterm's almost here. It seems you have a lot of time to spare. I'm gonna let you beat me. Oh, it's you. There's been a lot of talk about the concert going around. Correct. Don't really care. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with me anyway. I've got my own problems keeping me busy. It's almost midterms, but my parents are still bugging me about helping out around the house. Don't they get it? Just because our students aren't working yet doesn't mean we're not busy. You don't have anything else. We'll go to floor 3. Go to floor 3, and we have a couple of requests up there. Nathan Quinn, isn't it? I remember your name since you're a transfer student. Would you mind talking with me for a moment? I'll listen. Young people often say they dislike the countryside, but if you ask me, I'd say that they just don't have any hobbies. If they had hobbies, then they wouldn't be bored even in the country. I've been here ever since I was very small, but I've never been bored. That's because I have a collection. What sort of collection, you ask? Tanks. Collecting tank-related items, I just can't get enough of them. Gun barrels, caterpillar thread. So becoming principal here, I've been able to devote my time and money to expanding my collection, but training shell, that is the one thing I have been unable to acquire. If I were to get a hold of it, I wouldn't be willing to give you a reward money can't buy. I think I can get you that. Really? If you can find one for me, I can't wait for you to bring it to me. Request 49, acquire a training shell. So, requested by the school principal in classroom building 3F, bring a tanks training shell. Nathan, can I have a moment with you? There's something I'd like to ask. Sure. Lately, nothing seems to be going right, and I've been trying to think of the cause. Feng Shui. That's gotta be it, right? I think that maybe I need better Feng Shui. I've been anxious and complaining and all. That's not how I usually am. So I was asking around, and some of the students said that you're good at finding random things for people. Looking for a crystal ball. Do you think you could find it for me? If I place it near the front door of my house, I'm sure all my problems will be solved. I'll see what I can do. Afraid I'll leave it up to you. So that's crystal ball. So requested by the teacher in classroom building 3F, bring her a crystal ball for Feng Shui. It's already autumn now, isn't it? Hard part starts now. I have to do my best from now on, no matter how many subjects I'm unprepared for. To be honest, I'm sick of these tests. I don't feel like going to my classes either. Pretty soon, those of us going straight into the workforce will be busy. Man, I gotta wear a suit and do a bunch of interviews. What a pain. College-bound guys always act so important, but us workforce guys have to have our own worries too. Okay, that's all the requests I think so far. We also got to go to the bookstore, buy the book, and then we now have another quest, which we need to do a few things for. So bookstore next. We also have some people here we can talk with too. Okay, new book is wide. Farewell to man. Price 1200 yen. Transcend manhood to a new destiny. Should you buy it? Or The Amazing Khan Saga Volume 5. Reading it may raise your courage. We are going to buy that. See if there's anyone else around we can talk with. It's the same thing. You're here still. Mayumi. Can only do my best. This is all I can do for her. This is the least I can do. Saw again the Egyptian wasn't making... actually, we've already talked to him. Okay, next thing we want to do is... we want to go to Daidara, sell all of our materials. We should have 8 power rocks. It'll make an invincible mini. We want to buy it. And then we want to travel to Okina City, speak to that person outside. She asks for one, and we complete a request. So that is, so Daidara, sell all the materials, and see what else we get. Triple days like this, your heart for art tends to dull. Maybe it's because I don't see very many rare materials. So we're gonna sell him everything. So Insolent Steel gets us the Madare Hamon. Iron Gear gets us a Kakitsu Bada. Alloy Signature gets us Bashin. Shining Dish gets us Fearful Kunai. Black Sheet gets us Castilla Knife. Azalea Cord gets us a Magari Ue. Dogma Clasp gets us a Fickle Madam. Jet Black Scale gets us Bishamonten. Stone Hide gets us Bucking Broncos. Stretchy Object gets us Sleepnian. Source Lump gets us Gorgon Plate. Illusionary Sand gets us Scutum. Platinum Lump gets us Barbarian Shield. Guard Stationary gets us Mail Duster. Sharp Premolar gets us Air Break. Venomous Thing gets us Poison Claw. Golden Horn gets us Plate Mail. Proof of Passion gets us Divine Blouse. Bashi Fur gets us Talisman Cape. Power Rock gets us the Invincible Mini. Black Rains gets us Hurricane Coat. Silver Signature gets us Witch Charm. Hardthorn gets us Guard Rosary. Mental Thread gets us Pegasus Strap. Yellow Cord, gets us Wooden Ebisu. That's everything. We'll have a look and see what it is. We're not going to buy anything right now because we're not ready for that. Let's see what we got though. So, the Kakitsu Bada for 37,600 yen. Thin Blade with an appropriate name, 280 attack, 94 hit rate. And the Madare Hamon for 36,000 yen. Katana that attracts people's affections, 210 attack, 94 hit rate. So still not as good as the metal bat that we are currently using. Still a knife for 38,000 yen. Plus 3 endurance, made with technology to resist enemy attacks. 222 attack, 98 hit rate. Fearful Kunai for 34,000 yen. Pitch Black Kunai that exudes danger. 203 attack, 92 hit rate. Bashin for 28,000 yen. Fits you in your palm but pierces anything. 168 attack, 96 hit rate. Sleepnian for 37,200 yen. 5 agility. Footwear imitating the 8-legged steed of Odin for 218 attack and 92 hit rate. Bucking Broncos for 34,600. Nimble Shoes for knocking down enemies, 205 attack, 92 hit rate. Mission 110, 31,600 yen. Footwear Blessed by the God of War, 182 attack, 92 hit rate. Fickle Madam, 32,400 yen. Rage Lords and Ogi that belong to flirtatious noblewomen for 173 attack and 95 hit rate. And Magari Bue, 29,600 yen. An Ogi that makes a sound like the wind, 70 attack, 98 hit rate. Barbarian Shield, 40,000 yen. Plus 30 HP, a light shield that can withstand most anything, 235 attack, 94 hit rate. Scutum, 38,000 yen. A huge thick shield that's difficult to use, 220 attack, 90 hit rate. And Gorgon Plate, resist fear, a large shield that collects fear, 205 attack, 94 hit rate. Peacemaker is what Naoto currently has, I believe. Actually, no, it's not. Large caliber pistol used in the Wild West, 180 attack, 98 hit rate. And then Teddy, Mail Duster, 40,000 yen. Its strength easily scrapes enemy's armor, scrapes enemy's armor, 232 attack, 92 hit rate. Poison Claw, 37,200 yen. Poison High Odds, a Dangerous Claw that drips deadly poison, 280 attack, 84 hit rate. Air Brake, 36,800 yen. A glove that makes a distinctive sound, 205 attack, 95 hit rate. Armor-wise, what do you need to buy? Talisman Cape for 40,000 yen. Evade Spell Blow, a cape sewn with off threads, so fine, not even like a Tsukami can see them. 210 attack, 3 evasion. Hurricane Coat for 40,000 yen. Reduced wind damage 20%. A leather jacket that can withstand any gale. 220 attack, defense, 14 evasion. Plate mail, 29,800 yen. Maximilian style armor made of metal plates, 161 attack, 3 evasion. We want to buy the Invincible Mini. Doesn't matter who we equip it to, we'll probably just buy one and just anyway. 40,000 yen. Shockingly durable despite appearances, 232 attack, 8 evasion. Actually, you know what? We probably can give it to Naoto. Fine blouse, 3,600 yen. Modern outfit made from an ancient cloth, 204 attack, defense, evasion 8. I'll just get, I think we'll give it to, because she also has the Nia still on. Whereas Naoto just has the Armored Gearbuster on, which that gives +5 magic, but this gives defense, which is more important, so I'll buy this and that to Naoto. We don't want to sell it. And accessory-wise, Witch Charm 50,000 yen, increase magic by 5. Guard Rosary 50,000 yen, increases endurance by 5. Pegasus Strap 50,000 yen, increases agility by 5. And Wooden Ember Suit 50,000 yen, increases luck by 5. So we have everything that we need. Now we go to we go ahead and leave to go to Okina City. Should not been here for a little while, so we'll go and talk to everyone. Daughter saw me here the other day. She got mad, and I said I was pathetic. Turned out my wife knew all along. She's been watching over me the whole time. Man, I feel like a loser. I don't know what to do. My boyfriend is just too amazing. He'll do anything I want if I whine, and always thinks of me first. He doesn't have much money though. You seem too fashionable to be from around here. At the same, you smell like the city. Now I'm just a quiet country housewife, but I was once a goddess of the stage. Those days, the awkward crowd, the smoldering gaze of my man. Listen, will you grant me wishing mine? Sure. Very kind of you. You'll be a great man someday. I went into that clothing store. They didn't have anything I need. It's not enough to relive my youth, and I need something more risque that shows off my curves. What I want is an invincible skirt, like the kind I used to wear back in the day. If you ever find something like that, bring it to me so I can see it, please. Find me something to wear. We have what we need. We have what she needs. Requested by a housewife in Okina to help fulfill a small wish. We have what she needs, so I'll give that to her. I think they're made from some castle rocks from some Plat. All I need is for you to show it to me. That would be more than enough. Oh, right. We have to unequip it. Wonderful. Yes, this is what it was like. This game a little dangerous. Oh, how I shined back then. Thank you. Because of you, I can go on. Do everything now for my husband and children. I am only a faithful country wife these days, but that's okay. I'll give this to you. I don't need it anymore. Obtain disco. That might be an improvement to Joe's weapon. Let's see. The inversion fan is 150. It is better. 190 attack, 90 hit rate. All ailments low. Fan used for dancing in a legendary disco tech. I think I can equip this. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to equip this because I still need elements on her. Actually, no, all ailments low means that it can inflict all ailments, or I think it means all ailments as in, like, I can, when I do an attack, it inflict a potential of different ailments all over. That girl who's always there alone, do you know her? I know her, she's my girlfriend. No, I don't know her. I know her, no, of her. Really? She's always going to the movies alone. I feel like her eyes kind of lot these days. See, she was looking at me just now, wasn't she? What should I do? I have no idea. Movies is like guaranteed the main character will survive, or sometimes they suffer wounds or trauma that's worse than death. Maybe I should see a movie. Missing pet. Who do I contact first at times like these? Homework never ends. I'm not crazy about drawing practice. Yeah, speaking of art, there's a story about this painting of fear. Alright, hold it. That sounds like something I don't want to hear about. What are we doing after this? You may want to visit Clock after all. Lots of new content are available coaching. Some of those sets are pretty pricey though. We actually want to go to the movie theater. Today. And invite Kanji. Interesting that we're doing this, but we got the trophy. What day is today anyway? Social opposites. Wednesday. Is a Simon thing available today? Strength not available today, neither is... I guess I's not available either. Alright, we're gonna go this, and then we go to... we're gonna get Devil rank 10. The main feature is Daishiko's story. It plays the 1st to the 10th to the 31st to the 10th. It's a heartwarming drama about the life and death of the dog Daishiko and his owner. Mission fee costs 100. Yes, that's fine. We're gonna invite Kanji. So you'll get a level up and an up boost in stats.
Sup?
Senpai, what's up? Movies, the place in Okina, right? Yes, I want to go. It'll take a while since I'll be biking it, but I'll definitely be there before the movie starts.
Okay, see ya. Thanks for waiting.
So we took Kanji to the movies before, but that was also,
let's go.
We technically didn't save that progress. We're gonna get it. You were deeply moved by the tale of Daishiko, who waited unfailingly for his master to come home. Enjoyed watching the movie with Kanji. Something inside of Kanji changed in response to the movie. So you've got to level up. Strength +1, Roots up by 1, Agility up by 1. Various bonus are granted by watching the movie. Roots up by 1, Agility up by 1, and...
Whoa.
Damn it, they got me. Couldn't help but cry. Movies about animals just aren't fair. Their eyes are so damn cute. That Daishiko, just want to hug him. Kanji seems to have really liked the movie.
Gotta do that again.
Glad I came along, let's do this again. Decide to go home.
Welcome home, big bro.
Some fridge full of food, delivery as well. We get the fish combo, so 2 huge fish. We're gonna do that today. So I made lunch, spent with Nanako, down to the job. Gonna get our 5th completed social link. Last time we'll be going to the hospital for this social link. We still have to go there for Yumi's one, but we actually see her. And then we have a quiz question. like several quests we need to start sorting out. Sayaka asked you to come here.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so only the characters that have, I guess, are important to the story are the ones that get voiced for their final ranks. Final 2 ranks. You're already done with work today, aren't you? I'm gonna say goodbye. Goodbye. Take care. Goodbye sounds like you're leaving, right? Leaving this hospital today. Sayaka looks straight into your eyes. I grew to hate hospitals. All the life and death. In the end, leaving everyone. In the end, everyone leaves, leaving me behind. I was lonely. Then I remembered that I wanted to help. I became a nurse because I wanted to save people's lives. Couldn't see that it was as simple as that. No, I probably didn't want to see it. Sayaka smiles gently. To think that the one who would show me this is just some kid with a rag in his hand. I tend to go for older rich men, but I landed a child. So I'm going. I'm going to find that path I gave up on. I thought I could do it, but I will walk that way. I'm going to be my own guide, thinking, walking, talking, taking responsibility for myself. Once I've done all that, I think I can finally say that I've truly lived.
Will you take this?
Sayaka gave you hospital ID.
I give you the person I was when I was here.
Sayaka looks at you gently. You feel a strong bond between you and yourself and Sayaka. Therefore, I and I am thou. That was established general bond. These general bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the devil arcana. Nurse Social Link has reached its maximum level. Master the Nurse Social Link. How to create personas of the devil arcana has reached its maximum. By mastering the devil Social Link, you can now fuse Beelzebub, the Prince of Lies. I'm going to say this, it's as much to myself as it is to you.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
Sayaka left, never looking back. Decided to go home. Over here, students talk. Midterms start tomorrow, but I feel so lazy. I can't believe you're so special about, hardcore about studying for the exams, Senpai. I'm sure you're gonna need to know all this stuff in the future. Well, you probably won't. By the way, would you not say the word lazy around me, especially this early in the morning? Whatever, after exams with the culture festival. There were more first-year students this year, so the festival could be more fun than it was last year. This day, we want to ignore this because we have questions to do.
Ah.
So, we're not going to spend any time with these social links yet because we have other things to do to finish quests first. We don't lose any points with them, which is good as well. I have thought about this game, about like what would happen if you just followed... What would happen if you just followed what the game gave you? Like, in this case, like, what would happen if I got to this day and I just did what the game said? So, if the game had a thing and it showed, and like, you know, only if you could do the side go like when it told you to do it just then, like how far you would actually be able to go if you just followed that. A teacher here tried to put a problem on the test involving a student's bust waist hip measurements. Won't say who, but it isn't that just wrong? I mean, Who cares about a high school girl's measurements? Would have been much more interesting if they were mine, huh? But man, middle-aged dudes are so perverted. I can feel them looking at me in the faculty lounge. By the way, speaking of middle-aged men, there's a cute little fish called the Oji-san. Isn't that a cute name? Too bad there's no fish called the Oba-san. I guess that's because no matter how old we get, women are still women. Thomas-kun, will you listen to what I just said? What kind of fish was I just talking about? Oji-san, Oba-san, Oni-san. It was the Oji-san. Glad you were listening to me. It's actually named goatfish, but it's commonly called the Oji-san. It's called that because it has whiskers and it looks just like a middle-aged man. I want you to remember that, so I'll be putting it on the test that starts tomorrow. Oh, exams are for the next week. We're really going through these last August through October seem to be very fast in terms of month stuff. So spent with Marie, went straight home, spent with Kanji, studied with Chie. We have a few requests. But we have a few quests we need to go around and finish. Start. So we've got to go to the flood bank, feed the cats some fish, and that should be enough to complete the quest. And then we need to talk to the younger twin again. Much lately, I've been falling behind on my night walks. I've been a night owl ever since I went through rage, so I suppose you could say that it's just not a habit. I should probably try and do something about it, but it's true what they say, old habits die hard, you better watch out for them while you can. Sometimes you find some weird things when you clean up. I found a photo of my daughter when she was small, that she remembers that. Oh, you're all saying the same thing. Whenever I've gone to Juness on a rainy day, I've seen this oddly pretty boy there. Surprised at that. Maybe he's some kind of male idol. But who drew a photo shoot at Juness? I think it has anything to do with Rize. It's big stores or something else, aren't they? I saw at the live concert at Juness, Naoto-san's keyboard skills were amazing. The fact that he was in the same band as Rize Fujikawa? Maybe they're all in a close relationship after all. We're gonna feed the cat as much as possible until we finish the quest. Feed the cat. It's the same thing. Not sure how much it requires. We just keep feeding it until there's no more until we finish the quest. There's like 4 fish at the moment. This is 5. I mean, this is like 6 fish at the moment. 7. 8. Finally got the thing. Clear quest 22, cat needs food badly. That was like 9 gold, red goldfish. I know certain fish can give you a different amount of stuff. I'll go talk to the sister in the river bank. It's been told me I should go home soon. I don't want to. I don't want to help out packing stuff. I like this riverbank so much. Why do I have to move? Well, again, I don't want to be bothering you, but there's something I want to ask you. Are you free? What do you need? Moving soon, so I'm out of my mind. I'm going to stop being Taka, my sister. I think changing my appearance would be a good first step, so I want to wear a headband. A cute one would be best, so can you find me a branch headband for me? If it's something that you find, it'll be something that no one else has, right? Do you think you could find one? I might. Thank you, I'm so glad you could help out. Twins Independence. Requested by the young girl at the Samagawa Bank, bring her a branch headband. Then we want to go to the North Shopping District and accept his request. And we have an A on the side. There we go. your birthday before, right? It's coming out soon, isn't it? Yeah, probably. What do you mean probably? You know your own birthday, don't you? Right, I should know that. Well, you're not being much help here. Enjoy happy birthday whenever it is. Candy, you're giving it to me? It's not like it's a big deal. It's only a birthday gift. Just eat it already. This live show, man, it's been a while since I got that excited. Surprises like that hardly ever seem to happen in Nova. Wish she had another one. Well, why did you have to interrupt me when I should be off? When it should be obvious that I was thought. I was just taking a little stroll down memory lane. All my friends from years ago, they all left this town one by one. I can't count on them anymore. Boy, you need to treasure those friends of yours while you still have them. It seems like he's going to continue talking. What will you do? This is why. People, they're frightening things, aren't they? Once they find something they like, they'll keep asking for it. I am well and truly impressed by your kindness, boy. I think I understand you, but I want to get into the best one I ever made. I think I could do it too if I had to find coal. And so would you bring some to me? Sure. Really, is it okay? Aren't you busy with school and all that jazz? Never mind. Thank you, boy. I'm looking forward to it. Requested by an older man at the shopping district north side, bringing him high quality coal. For some reason I feel like I had that already, but... Hey, did you hear the TV news came to the school where I work? This distinguished politician gave an award to one of the students. You were saying how polite and quiet the student was. It wasn't one of my students, though. I'm still proud of my school. I wonder if it'll be me in the news soon. There's so many kinds of bugs in Inaba. Feels one of every single kind has been splattered against my face when I'm out riding my motorcycle. The feels nothing, but one of those things came flying at me the other night. Don't make me say it, just thinking back to it is like reliving the trauma. Now we have Aeon 9. Because you're my friend, although I'm thinking that that's going to change. So any option for the rest of the two, I want to make sure that I get the, if there is a relationship possibility, let me go and grab that. So I got that with resave, so that's, I should, once it tells me, hey, you got the right option, then you can just... Here, Marie looks depressed. Deepen, sure. So basically we want to pick the relationship option. About that last time, sorry I want to talk with you alone. I decided to listen to Marie in a quiet place. Hill overlooking town. Brought Marie here, she is surprisingly quiet.
I'm actually scared that I can't remember anything. Everything about me is borrowed. Everything is just on loan from that room. If I return what I borrowed, I won't have anything left. The name Marie, this body, this voice. I feel like that's what'll happen to me. So I thought, if only I could at least remember something. But I couldn't figure out anything. It's really scary. Maybe I don't have any real memories to find. It's beautiful. Hey, is this that one place? We came here after eating the steak skewers. It really is nostalgic here. I don't know why, but it feels like I've known this scenery since a long time ago. I had fun then. Take me there again sometime, okay?
You remember? I thought you forgot. Oh, that's a memory. Yeah, so she's actually remembering now, so that's one thing.
Of course I remember, you stupid jerk-faced twerp. I remember. It's a memory. A memory of you and me. Huh. Yeah, I remember. I feel stupid now. It feels incredible.
Marie closes her eyes as if reminiscing something.
Hey, can we make more? More memories?
I'll help. It's up to you, or don't forget them. Memories would be up to you. Yeah.
Jerk. Make them with me. Please. I want to make them with you. I don't have to hurry, huh? Even if I don't have memories, I can make more. Thank you. I'm sorry, it's just that I'm happy. Still, you really are a weird person. You're so busy, and yet you still take time to take care of me. Why do you do that?
Marie looks at you with anticipation. However, you're already in a relationship with another girl.
Why?
So yeah, we can romance her as well. So they want us to say because you're my friend, but we want to get all the romance options with each character, so we're beginning this.
That's a lie. I won't believe just words. Don't scare me like that, jerk. I hate that part of you. I really hate it. I thought I hated it.
From Marie's part, there's no turning back. The relationship with Marie has become intimate.
I gain another memory. Hey, stay like this for a little while longer. So that I won't forget. It's okay, right?
Spending some time with Marie, you escort her back to the Velvet Room.
Welcome back.
Okay, tutor, janitor. I don't know why you would ever have to do that anymore. Tutoring 3. Boring countryside. Studied at home, janitor job, tutoring, went shopping. Oh, and then like the next couple of days, the next series of days is the exams. Interesting, there's only like 2 days for exams, that's actually totally different to what I was expecting. Only 2 days of exams, for some reason. I guess it's because it's midterms maybe, but I don't know. It was Marie. Promised Marie that you would help her make new memories with you. go outside, we're gonna shoot at the other guy. Shoot.
Like this?
Circle here with the radius equal to the base of the triangle, and the height is, again, to explain the problem to him in an easily understood manner. Expressions increased. What do you think of your school? It's fun and strict and it's boring. It's boring?
No kidding.
Schools are like that everywhere. Shu nods to himself. Moving on to other matters. There's a transfer student in my class. He looks down on everything here and says, well, all a bunch of hicks living in the boonies. Everyone ignores him. Well, I'm a transfer student too. Well, it is the countryside. We'll make friends with him. Yeah, I don't think so. You're right. Shu laughs. This being out here is like being the proverbial frog in the well. That's what he said. That he was the frog because he's from the city, and out here is the country, and school is a pain. My classmates are stupid, and the lessons they try to teach are absolutely pointless.
Your lessons are a lot easier to understand.
Seems that Shu is slowly opening up to you. I feel that your relationship with Shu has deepened. Time's up, it's a good spot to finish, actually, so let's just end it for today. Finish your tutoring job and went home. 10,000, again, take away, essentially for American dollars, or even for our money, it's take away the last two digits, and that's so $100 for a tutoring session. Second term, midterms begin today and continue until next Thursday. Oh, is that why there's like a break in between? Probably because of Sunday being, it just seems so weird that it's like you have your exam, they have the exams here, and then you go and have a break day where you don't have any exams. Usually you get them all in the 1 week. Morning. Hey, how much studying did you get done after we met up? Actually, have you studied at all? Of course, or what about you? What about you? Me? How much do you think I would study? If I'm gonna die, at least I'll go down fighting, just like Ryoma Sakamoto. Wait, was that, Shinsengumi? Midterms day 1. What part of the body contains the Adam's apple? It was the throat. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? It was on the right edge. Yeah, the exam days, we have nothing that we can do except answer questions, so. Midterms day 2. How short was history's shortest war? It was 40 minutes. Venison is the meat of which animal? It's all of the above. The day after school. Taking exams at school until next Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be all the exams as well. So we get a free break time in between the exams. We're actually doing quite a bit.
Hey, it's me.
I'm going to make a study group today. We've got 4 more days of exams. We don't want to do that. We actually want to watch the shopping channel. We want to watch the shopping channel. Watch the shopping channel with any combo, and then we want to do the old lady again, talking about letters, and then we have something we need to do saving for, so. A big study group might not be such a good idea anyway. did everybody else do on this day off? Went straight home, spent with Rise, spent with Chie, spent with Hisano. What we're gonna be doing. Social link wise, we just did the tutor. So Shu thinks that school is stupid. Shopping program, we can pick whatever we like here. So we'll just see what we have a choice between. Red battle suit, so durable I can pierce it. As well as 2 diet food for 29,800 yen. Or 3 physical mirror, keep it with you always. As well as 3 magic mirror for 19,800 yen. I'm gonna go with the battle suit. That's armor at least. Go to the real side. I'm no good. I said I didn't want to see you, and yet part of me was hoping that you would come anyway. Happy that you did. It's alright with you, shall we talk? Things, shall we do that, obviously? So now we go, and it's any option for the first one, and then letters for the second one. So half expecting you to come, and half thinking that you'd given up. Being non-committal, floating around, never deciding to be one thing nor another. Can a man understand that? I can get that, yeah. See, I suppose this kind of feeling isn't gender specific. Sano smiles cheerfully. She remembered something. Before we were married, you remembered that my husband and I could only meet once a year, yes? So we exchanged letters all the time. I'd wait by the mailbox every day, wondering when his next letter would arrive. The days one came would fill me with joy, but I also felt that reading it immediately would be wasteful. But I wanted to write my reply so badly, so I would grow impatient and read it carefully over and over. What were they about, or letters how convenient? We want to say this? Suppose you would think so today. When you write a letter, it's like setting your feelings in stone. It's more than just words to your heart. Sano smiles. When you find yourself somebody to love, try writing a letter for them. Just one line can convey so much more of your feelings than 100 speeches. Sano smiles nostalgically, feels some of the loneliness she is bearing. But you know what? I've lost the letters he'd sent to me. I thought I kept them in a safe place. Well, I suppose I don't need them anymore anyway. Sano looks sad. Maybe having those letters again would cheer her up. I wonder if we actually have to go and find them.
I'll see you again.
That would be interesting, because that would... Usually they don't put a thing on you for those. You left Hisano and went home. So, evening... Evening we have a couple things to do. We have to go to the shrine and draw fortune for Eri. We want a great blessing. Anything else, we want to reload our save. So if we don't get a great blessing, we're going to reload the save, and I'm going to... like keep closing the game because we have days of exams after this. So Dojo Merch, Shrine Fortune, Red at home. Because it'll be much quicker than me just giving through the exam questions that we have to do anyway. So if we do not get a great blessing, we want to reload our save. Also check what Death Rank 6 gave us. Sano has lost the letters her husband wrote on them, so we're gonna have to probably find them somewhere. Through the shrine, so we'll make a great blessing on, Eri, did they say? Great blessing on Eri. If we don't get that, then we, leave. So that's the young mother. People from outside school, we want to do Eri. So if it's not a great fortune, then that means I need to... If it's not a great fortune, we need a small blessing. So we want great blessing. So that's already not good. So I'm gonna just keep loading and reloading the game. Because I think that's faster than me just going through the exams when it's 3 days of exams and then who knows what else afterwards. I'm not sure why I didn't do this before, but I should have just done this in some of the other cases. I think it was because I wasn't expecting stuff to go so long for other sections, but I mean, I didn't think it mattered anyway. Whether we do it before or after. I should have made a save at the shopping district first. That way we didn't have less, we don't have to push the thing to go to the shrine. Versus having to load it up on go. Try this again. Small blessing, we don't want it. We need a great blessing. Yeah, this is definitely much faster. It's definitely much faster to just close the game down and back up, load it back up again, then to wait through the exams and have to do that. So we'll just keep doing this till we get a great blessing. There's that great blessing. It says great blessing. I feel like you've gotten a little closer to Eri. Fortune says your relationship will not become stronger yet. Time passes, you tied the Mikuji around the fortune tree. So now we have like a bunch of exams. All the remaining exam stuff. And then nothing until the 20th. Midterm stage 3. What is the Japanese name for panda? Black and white bears, monochrome bears, or teddy bears? Black and white bears. That definitely sounds more accurate than the other two. What bird is falsely known for being cowardly in the English phrase to stick one's head in the sand? It was the ostrich. Midterm Say 4. What was the name of the Wasan textbook that came out in the Edo period? Wasan, Shoujo, Nerdette, or Math Girl? It was Math Girl. What did Napoleon have invented? It was glass jars. Season is the adjective brisk a kijo for. It was full. And then what is dragon's blood? Plant resin, animal saliva, blood of a dragon. It was plant resin. Alright, good. Good thing that we finished all the exams off, and that's the last day of the exams. We It's based on our knowledge stat, so it's not a big deal with that.
It's finally over.
Nothing to worry about with after school stuff. We just have to save and then we're pretty much like where we have to be.
Hey, about question 8.
Chia and Yukiko are completely absorbed in reviewing the exam.
I pulled an all-nighter last night, so I'm ready to collapse any second now. I'm gonna head home. See you later.
Last the long midterms are over. Finally over, I should say. Today was the final day of midterms, since you have no leads. Okay, 1 week of testing is finally ended. What we do today. Well, we're gonna save what we're gonna do for today for the next stream. Spend time with IE Sports Club, Kanji, and a couple of things. We're gonna save what we're gonna do for that for the next time that we stream. Presumably will be tomorrow, because this is gonna be an easy upload. It's only Okay, hang on a second. I need to ban these accounts. See you later. These accounts. Fake viewers here. Thank you. Wait, anyone on these links? Really? I got 3 of you in the one. I got 3 of you in the one thing all of a sudden. You just all came in and decided, hey, I'm gonna like post up like fake viewers. No, you're all gone. See you later. See you later. Not dealing with this here. See you later. All of them are banned. 3 of them in the one. 3 of them in the one. Go. I've never had 3 at the once, but yeah, they're gone now. Don't need to worry about the. I need to worry about those. I don't want anyone clicking on links that are gonna lead to that. Alright, so again, we're gonna leave what we're gonna do for the next time. Anyway, because I think so. Yeah, overall, we learned Naoto's involvement. We think that it's a male, and that's basically all that we're doing at the moment that we have. And also the fact that they've seen a person wandering around and a lot of things as well. Also, we ended up figuring out what was going on with the, well, we did the concert at the school, which was a kind of fun thing to do. Everything else so far has just been waiting for the time to pass to get things. We have Naoto as our, we checked, Naoto has a good persona. Wind and fire and light and darkness as well, and no weaknesses on the persona, which is really, really good. And we looked at them with stuff. Social link-wise, we've done more with the investigation. We have, you go ready for something. We say we have something more with. We finished off the nurse. We've set it up. We've decided the tutoring student now. Teddy got a couple of rank ups, which was good as well. We also did another rank with. No, we set up Yumi as well, and then Marie is also nearly at level 10 as well. So we're getting there in terms of the. So, and then quest-wise, we're setting more things up too. So yeah, I think this is a good point for me to stop for today. Considering the progress, this should be an easy upload though, because there's no trophies and nothing to worry about. So it just depends on when I upload it, how much time I get for that, and a bunch of other things too. So we'll just see what's going to happen and go from there. So with all that being said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription. This video gets monetization. Easy to find. I uploaded my past Plat as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays to the YouTube channel. You can also find a list of all the games I am currently playing games that I've played on stream, all within their playlists, as well as any upcoming games that I'm getting, as well as more DLCs and future games for those, as well as games I still need to buy and games that we still have to play as well. So it's going to be a good way for me to try and manage stuff, because once I reach the affiliate goal, I will be adding in incentives to maybe have people recommend games and do a bunch of other stuff as well. We'll just see how that goes. I'm working on a Plat pass-up games we have the Plat Trophy for, as well as switching things up for games on the Switch, along with more Final Side experience, their experience. Pokemon Fighting also might continue doing those. The Occupied Traveler individual levels are obviously my next follower goal, so that's something to look forward to for those. Persona Tactica is ready to go, except I just need to do a test run, so I just have to wait for that. Also, stuff for the Live stuff, I've been working on that. Currently working on Prehistory, still have to do Wild West, and the last 2 chapters as well, before I get started on individual levels, but they are coming at some point. Also, I upload everything to my YouTube channel because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before the people delete them. There will be a place for people to be able to find my content if you do so, and you'll also get a notification when I go watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch at 170 followers. I'll be doing an Octopath Traveler individual level speedruns, which means we take all of the travelers and we do all of their stuff one by one. It usually takes around less than an hour for each, which will be interesting to see how we take advantage of those and what we do. So, also, I upload. Also, we reach affiliate, which means we find collection as well. We make a bunch of subscriber emotes and incentives to help support me as I try to go in the future. You also get notification when I go on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter to be notified when I go live. To add me on Discord, I was invite to my friend's Discord server. It's close to 2,000 members to growing strong. And topics and gamers to discuss that as well. I'm very active there, so you get notification when I go on that as well. Finally, if you create my stream overlay that you should forward, you can find a link down below in the description about that as well. So as always, before we get out of here, we will see if there's anyone online that we can raid, and then we'll get out of here.
Tell me why you did it, every dream falling apart. Tell me why you did it,
Anyone that I'm following is online. There is.
still again, oh baby.
Are they actually still streaming? Or is there anything? They're not. I might just. They're actually playing this game. Okay. Send you over to them. Thanks for playing the moments. Out of here. So. Thank you everyone for watching. And with all that being said, day night wherever you all are, and I will see you all later.